welcome to Cubs baseball here on Marquee Sports Network. Coming up this afternoon, the Cubs, they go for the sweep as they take on the Orioles here at Camden Yards.
6-7 this year with a 4.70 ERA. He was the 13th overall pick out of high school in New Mexico by the Fish back in 2017. Made an all-star team with them in 2021. Finished second in Rookie of the Year voting day.
Get to 2020 prior to the break before PCA did it last year. Swing and a miss. There's the breaking ball, and Pete down on strikes. One out, bases empty. Here comes the 3-1. And that's ball four. And Bregman, Carson Kelly, Nico Horner tapped over the mound, and that one Alexander picks up and throws it away. And now scrambling for third is Bregman. And there's that defense we talked about for the Orioles that has been iffy. 1-2. And that is strike three. Paul Clemens rings up Carson Kelly, no argument, and a nice pitch from Rogers. The 77th straight game he has started. That's hammered out towards right field. O'Neill is back some more, and he makes the catch. Michael Busch gave it a ride, but O'Neill able to track it down.
Lanky lefty will be making his third start in a Cub uniform. The fastball has been problematic, and he needs to get the ball on the ground and use that defense.
And that one is caught on a bounce by Bregman. Throw over to first, and Rutschman retired. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field for Taylor Ward. Line drive, center field, PCA right there. They always talk about sinker ballers going on short rest and that it sometimes could be a good thing. Swing and a miss and a strikeout. Alonso is gone, and Peterson pitches around a one-out single. On the ground up the middle, Henderson slides, picks it up, and throws him out. Hit hard on the ground and flagged down by Alexander, who picks it up and throws him out.
He's picked it up.
Rogers gets Swanson. In the air to center, PCA back near the wall, and he runs out of room, and it's gone. And O'Neill, who came on in the late stages last night and came up with 2 homers off the bench. Homers in his first at bat here today, 1-0 Baltimore. On the ground, one-handed pickup by Henderson. And there's the walk. He wore no sleeves. It's out to second, and they're able to turn it. That one bunted towards first. Peterson, safe at first.
After review, the call on the field is overturned. The runner is out. Woo! Chicago will retain the count.
And Brad down there in the Cubs video room. Wish he knew they had him.
Yeah. Two misses, and Peterson has walked back-to-back guys. 4 to 6 to 3. Line drive and a base hit out into right field from Michael Busch. That's hit hard. Fair ball down the line and past Mayo. Head towards the corner. Busch is on the move. Quentin Berry's going to send him. Throw into Henderson. Henderson to the plate. Tag out.
Cubs will no doubt take a little time looking at the video on this one. Aggressive send there by Quentin Berry, and they almost pulled it off. They will not challenge.
Swing and a miss, and half is gone.
And so he's been able to find more success open, but keeping his hips squared.
towards the third base dugout. There goes Swanson, pitch down and in. Throw to second is too late. And Dansby with a stolen base into the side of the net. That one laced out into left center, and a sliding catch made out there by Taveras. What a play. Leody Taveras steals a hit and extra bases and likely a run from the Cubs. Popped up. Foul ground. And the catch is made. To the right side, and Alexander throws out Bregman. Speaking of put-away shots, put that one over the wall and gone, and we're tied. Wow.
One of those guys that tend to come in bunches. Ain't no doubter here.
He puts it away over the wall.
110.9 miles per hour. Got out of here in about 1.5 seconds. Home run replay is brought to you by Toyota, official vehicle of the Chicago Cubs. You like it the juice? They like it the juice.
Seiya unloads, and the Cubs draw even.
Right-hander Gavin Hollowell for the 7th time, 6 2/3, a 4.05 ERA.
Got in on him. Crow Armstrong makes the grab. 3-2.
Matt Galante.
Swing and a miss, and O'Neill is gone. And a 2-2. And that one all the way to the backstop, and the runners will advance. Fly ball left field. Happ going back in at the wall, and he makes the catch. Hollowell tiptoes out of trouble. In the air, out towards right field, and O'Neill can't make the grab. Pete's racing for second, and he's got himself a double.
This will play.
Center, and PCA will move up 90 feet. Here we go. Towards third, fair ball. PCA is in. Seiya racing for second. It's an RBI double. Cubs have the lead in the 8th.
Leadoff double. As O'Neill just misses. Bregman able to hit that ball deep enough to get PCA to third. Forces the Orioles to pull the infield in. Here comes PCA with the go-ahead run. They're not in. Alexander might be able to make a play on that ball.
Swing and a miss, and Wells gets Kelly. 2-2. Softly on the ground. Holiday picks it up and throws out Bush. The Cubs, though, forge ahead.
A little hitch in the giddy-up of Seiya Suzuki as he came off the field. And after conferring with trainers, manager, and others, decided to shut him down, maybe cramping up a little bit. Justin Dean takes over and runs.
And a swing and a miss struck him out.
That's correct. Made his Cubs debut on June 11th.
And that hit him.
How about the kindness of hit by pitches here?
Point to the pen. We got a pitching change. Cubs up by a run. Rollison drilled out towards right center field, and that's going to roll all the way to the wall. Here's the throw to the plate. Tag, safe, and Alonso gets in.
were talking about earlier is Alonso goes to that back corner of the plate, and I think that was the difference.
And so the Orioles take back the lead. Cowser into the game in center, and it pushes Taveras to right. On the ground to short, and it kicks off Henderson. And Horner takes the turn. He'll stay put at first. Nico goes, pitches outside, throw to second. Oh, and he came off the base.
Yeah, he came off, but he came back. He got the foot back on. Ramon De Jesus saying that in the interim he was vulnerable. We'll see. Obviously, you're going to challenge this.
Alleging he was pushed off the base.
He did come off. I thought he was able to get the foot there. Well, it pushed off or blocked, right? Because that's the rule. You can't block the base either. And we've seen this call, that it's a judgment call from the umpires. The middle infielder, the infielder, is supposed to give the base runner a clear path to the base. Didn't this call go against him earlier this year when he was receiving a throw?
Yep. On the ground to the right side, and Happ will beat it out. So it'll be an infield single. On the ground to short, Henderson to second for one, return to first, save. There goes Dansby, pitches high, throw to second. And Dansby is in. The 1-2. Line drive, left center field, and it's caught. Ward able to haul it in, and the Orioles hang on by their fingernails as the rain really starts to come, and the O's win it 3-2.
Thanks for watching Cubs in 15, presented by Feldco. Thanks for watching Cubs in 15.